shenanigans. Can you not put none of this up, guy? We just having a conversation.
Nigga,
This
you
is
don't
personal.
control my media team. Talk to me, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Clubhouse shenanigans on deck, nigga. You crazy?
And Clubhouse shenanigans, Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube. Man.
Wait, what?
That phone close so we can hear him.
Nah, cause I'm gonna bring him on stage. That way niggas can really feel the nigga and question the nigga.
Hey, what scandal is most Los Angeles at?
I don't know, Bob. They
Who the
seem
fuck
to think
is that, Luce?
they seem to think
Us.
I cooperated to get out of the case.
Scandalous Los
But you
Angeles.
didn't tell them why they dismissed it. Okay, RB.
Nah, I never told him about the officer.
You never told them about the mother.
I've been waiting for him to go pull the paperwork. The officer sending dick pics to the people.
They ain't gonna have that. You know what they gonna have? I'm gonna tell you what they gonna have because the Justice Department ain't gonna say
This is why they checked in the interest of justice.
In the interest of justice, right? Because they don't want to say
They don't.
specific detail that he gets caught taking pictures of his dick, sending it to minors.
Yeah, so they don't. But listen.
And check this
Listen,
out.
hold on, no, Bob. They don't understand the statement. Watch this. I told them I didn't give a fuck how the case went. I wasn't going to jail anyway. Could you tell them what I meant by that?
What?
But I told them I wasn't never going to jail for the guns any motherfucker, wherever it turned out. Tell them what I meant by that.
Well, they called a dope dog, and we had it beat a couple of points other than they kicking it out because of what he did. But
let's just say it all go wrong.
Listen, how does a dope dog smell ammo, bro?
I mean, that's what we proved in court. But I want you to tell them, hold on, fuck all the dope dog, all that shit. I'm gonna let them ask you that on stage. Tell them what I mean by regardless of the turnout, Cass Jones wasn't gonna be allowed to go to jail.
I was gonna take the case.
Wait, did y'all hear that?
You heard that.
Now, Bob, watch this, Bob. Why would you, wait. Why would you do something like that?
Well, number one, I'm used to riding my brother's beef. Number one. Number two, the main reason is because you take care of mom.
So when I say certain shit, Chuck, they take it like, you hear the nigga? He said he went. Nigga, listen. Me and this nigga getting into it in the car. I said, man, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna let him tell you how it was finna go. I'm gonna let him tell you the story. I'm gonna let you tell him how it's finna go. Yeah, I was on some other shit already. Chuck, I was still a little fucked up in the head back then. I think, and Rich is on the floor. Listen.
I'm gonna rush the police. I said, no. Look,
I said, if the nigga get to asking too many questions, what I say? Hold on. When I said, Bob, if the nigga start asking too many questions, what I say?
Well, you said, Bob, I'm gonna rush the police. I said, no, Cash. If they go in that fucking trunk, there's nothing in the car that's incriminating that would lead them to.
Hey, I'm already tripping, Chuck.
Yeah.
I said, if a nigga broke, Chuck.
Hey, RB, I gotta stop the nigga from thinking like that because I'm motherfucking afraid of if he actually do it and take over the police. If I don't roll with him, I'm here.
You are, listen, I'm gonna turn the barrel on him. He know.
Look, I gotta talk the nigga out of it. I say, no, Cash, we hire a great lawyer and we beat it. There is no way, there's no justification for them to go in that trunk. He was like, Bob, you ain't bring no weed. I said, no, we ain't here. I ain't here to get off no weed. Nigga, ain't nothing, he can't go find nothing in there. Now, they lied in the paperwork and said that 0.00001. They don't even have scales that weigh like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. They couldn't produce it. They was trying to find a reason why.
So what they did is lied on the paperwork. Talking about point. It was like 4 zeros in front of the one. I ain't never seen a
The attorney said, well, where's that? Can we see it?
Listen, I don't think there's a 5-digit scale in existence, Cash, right now today, for real. I know scales, bro.
Yo, Chuck, you know Hertz Rental Car charged me like $7,000 because they tore the car apart.
What? They do that.
They snatched like all the interior and the doors and shit. They tore that motherfucker apart.
Listen, they trying to justify the search, and they tried to justify the search with the dope dog because dope dogs don't smell ammo, bro. Simple as that.
Damn, hey, bro, that's some real shit. I'm gonna bring him on the floor. People didn't hear what bro just said, bro. He said them dogs.
Hey, 3 days ago, I seen you tell him, yeah, you can holler at my bro. I bring him on, you know. I said, man, what the fuck is this nigga up to?
I mean, they seem to think you I tell them.
Cash, check this out. I only watch that shit because I don't be, you know, somebody might have to tell me, hey, Bob, don't go to YouTube, you know. But the only reason why I watch that shit is to keep up with who your enemies are.
Now watch this. When you was at the park, Bob, when you was at the park, and they told you Big Mess had my name in his mouth, what'd you go do?
I told him it was Big Mess and what's the nigga, Big Bullet?
Yeah.
I told him to line it up. That's my bro. Nigga, just line it up. Matter of fact, y'all just figure out which one want to get knocked out first. Now, Big I mean, which is Lil Messy, he said, Bob, they don't want it with you. They saying that the beef is with your brother. I said, man, I mean, you the oldest of your family. What happens if a nigga want to fight your little brother? He said, well, Bob, you know what? I would do what you do. I said, well, I know Big Messy don't want it because I was his fullback playing for the Valley Dolphins. Who wants to fight their motherfucking fullback? A motherfucker that used to block linebackers out the way so this nigga can run a touchdown. He's smarter than that. And as far as Big Bullet, nigga, you really should waive a fight with him because that nigga got a pacemaker.
Got a pacemaker in his heart.
You might win the battle, but he gonna win the war because I know whooping his ass, boys.
But this was crazy, Bob. When they told you, listen, when they told you I came through on foot from the Osborne side, everybody ran. I came through by myself on foot through the bushes.
You know what's funny? They like, hey, Bob, yeah, man, all I want is the fade. I say, look, man, if you ain't willing to play with them tools, that's his fight. Y'all niggas want to fight with this. His fight is the Western days, homie. That's his fight. Some niggas fight with sticks. Some niggas fight with their hands. Some niggas fight with bats. Some niggas fight with gats. That's his fight. He ain't gonna fight. You can't expect a motherfucker in the street to fight your fight. No. Fight. They gonna fight. I got my big homeboy, Chris King. Rest in peace. GT said, Chris, nigga, I'll slide you. Nigga, Chris didn't say nothing. He left and came back. I know what time it is because me and Chris is the same sign. We come with the silence, the violence with the silence. I said, GT, you better make it right with Chris home. Well, that nigga left and he will be right back, bro. I know him. Oh man, no, man, me and Chris, I go way back. We been going to school since the second grade. I said, nigga, he done forgot all about that shit. You talking about sliding. Chris came back with his shit. That nigga had an AR or something. I said, Chris, I already talked to him. He said, Bob, what are you talking about? I said, I already talked to the nigga. I know you was finna come back. I already talked to the nigga, want to apologize. I said, man, you was finna do me in like that? He said, man, he said, y'all go back to the second grade. He said, that nigga, I forgot all about that. The nigga talking about slide me. Nigga, I don't even know. I don't even need to know.
And here go the thing, Chuck. Here goes the thing, right? And you got to pay attention, right? A lot of these niggas that call themselves something, you can't call yourself that with me if you ain't graduated to being that. See, when it crossed over and them old Crip niggas was coming to the valley trying to take the set, niggas like him who didn't do what these other niggas did, left and moved to other states and shit. Niggas like me adapted to what it took to win. and the only thing it took to win was extreme violence. So when me and you getting into it, and it's that serious, my brother been watching me since I've been 12 years old. Nigga, I'm gonna take you to the top of the hill. If you ain't that, stop hollering that OG shit to me, nigga. If you scared to die, killed by this shit, stop hollering that shit to me, bro.
Listen, man, this is what they don't know about your childhood. Now, me and you, for the most part, we didn't fight when we was kids. It was always you and Zach. Why you named yourself after him, I don't know this today. You niggas always fought. Me and Zach's fights was about me breaking. I had to put hands on Zach when he fucking with you. I said, hey, man, he's a little guy. You can't hit him like that. Nigga, that nigga's 6 years younger than you, man. The way you press him, I'm going to press you twice as hard. Nigga, if you keep on fucking with him. Well, Cash, R&B, are you still there?
I'm here.
Cash being the baby of the family to adapt to even it being fair. Cash got to pick up something.
I've been violent all my life.
If I'm not there to get Zach up off of him or stop Zach or threaten Zach, well, Cash is going to pick up some shit. Okay, now, let's fast forward into your adulthood. Picking up something means maybe a pistol, maybe a bat. Zach, Big Zach, is the type, he like to pick up rocks and bust you upside the head. Cash picks up firearms.
Bro, Bob, how old was I when you stopped me from killing the first nigga and you jumped in front of the gun?
You talking about Didi?
Yeah, what I was, 12, 13?
Oh,
Who was it, Didi or the bitch first? One of them I was.
No, you was real young because you was with me and Big James then.
I was about 11, 12.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, man, it wasn't, I can't think that fast. That was God. God made me react that way. How do you stop a motherfucker? How do you stop a gun from going off after you squeeze? Only thing my reaction was to use the web of between my thumb and index finger. Oh, and shit. That's what the gun hit. That's what the hammer hit. It hit me. It didn't hit.
Bro, this is why I'm telling you. Them niggas, Chuck, them niggas know how I play. I've been playing like this all my life.
Listen,
all that you talking about, you finna nigga, you about to die. It ain't no motherfucking question.
Hey, listen, check this out. Cash, you was in the wrong for that. You need to know that.
I don't give a fuck. The bitch was out of line. I told the bitch.
She wasn't out of line. She said, who was this little boy? Cash gets mad because she called him a little boy. Well, nigga, you was a little boy. You was 10 or some shit. You wasn't grown. The woman didn't lie. You just took offense to that because you hanging with us. You think you grown.
Well,
yo, Chuck, I got a nigga owe me $20, right? Nigga owe me $20. This nigga,
I gotta save him because we got about 2 or 3 motels connected to each other. The kind where the doors is, we always buy them next door to each other, where we just open the door and without going outside to go to the next room, we just cross into the next room. So we had one spot to pay, and if you wanted to fuck around and you got $500 to $1,000, you can go over there and use it. You ain't gotta leave. That way we get all the money. Well, we trapping this. Everything is in me and Big James' name, my big homeboy. And how we gonna explain this broad being dead up in this motherfucking room? Again, I would have to roll that beef. So the only thing I could do to save us both is to do it how I did it.
Yeah, that's some painful shit.
Man, listen.
How painful is 25 to life, nigga?
That's the truth.
Man, I could have took it and did 13. I would have did 13. I would have took that one.
Listen, R&B, I'll heal up from that in a couple of weeks.
That's
okay?
True.
This 25 to life, nigga, how many weeks is that? How many? You got 52. Look, you got 52 weeks in a year. Well, 10 is 520.
Bob, let me ask you a question. When we took you to the park that day to get your little sack, we on the way back. And the Crips niggas tried to pull up on us and block us in, and we got through there.
And I ain't asked you for no more time to take me to get some weed.
Hold on. When I get back to the house, how immediate was the car switch up and getting right to it? How immediate? How long was I home before I grabbed what I needed, switched cars up?
What I remember, Cass, you talking about the front street, Mooski and all of them. Well, we was trying to get back home, nigga. They cut us off right there.
Yeah, you're right. But once I got to the house,
they kept cutting us off. We couldn't get to the house.
Yeah,
they know you trying to get to the house, bro.
Once I got to that house, they was able to get right and switch their vehicles. Immediate.
Right, but
immediate.
That day,
4th of July.
It was 4th of July.
I had to go get some more bullets. I had one clip, so my thing is, my thing is, and we gonna go unload this clip on them on the way to get the bullets, double back, put some more work in. But when we get to the spot, they was out of bullets. Them niggas caught up with us that evening. They hit the homie. Listen, yo, Chuck, listen to me. Them niggas been left the hood. Them niggas left the hood in 92, Chuck.
Papa Hayes selling guns to both sides. He's a cold motherfucker, boy.
I mean, I wasn't mad at him.
He sell them to the crib. That same gun where Chico got hit, I found out he repossessed it. It was a tech.
I'm glad he had it because it saved my life. It jammed up on it. Because the nigga had us dead bang. It jammed up on it. But see, Chuck, here go the thing. Them niggas retired out the hood in 92 and left and went to other states. While they left young niggas there like me and my clique to fight grown ass niggas. War games, battling, gun battles. So when them niggas, you niggas is still in 1990 or something, boy, you gonna die. What are you talking about? Your way. You left the hood. You abandoned your post. You niggas is 5 to 8 years older than us, nigga. Left us there 14, 15 at war with niggas 25, 30 years old, nigga. And now you want to run. Yo, Bob, who the fuck did Messy brother tell on, bro? He swear this nigga ain't no rat.
Who you talking about? You talking about 8 Ball?
8 Ball.
Tiny. He told on Kasasi Hill. I seen Kasasi at Avenal. And when I seen him, he had a kufi on, talking to some brothers. And I don't know him by his Islamic name. All I know is Kasasi, but I hadn't seen Kasasi.
Lil Evil or Kasasi?
Huh?
Lil Evil or Kasasi. That's all we know him by.
They both one and the same. Lil Evil is Kasasi.
Exactly.
Okay, so I said, Kasasi, is that you? Kasasi turned around and said, who is this using my government name? When he turned around, he said, Bob? I said, what's up, man? Come to find out, we was working in the textile area. Something happened on another yard, and they moved him over to where we was at, old punk-ass Avenal. And we got close. I think he even smoked a joint with me, man, once or twice. And on the job. And, hey, man, what happened? All I know is you just vanished. I hadn't seen you. He said, Bob, you don't know what happened. I said, no, because I said, last time I saw you, we was 16. Nigga, we like 47 now. 45 or some shit. And he told me the story. He said, man, you remember Tiny? I said, hey, Ball. I said, Big Messy, brother. I don't really call Big Messy, you know.
You call him dude.
Well, you know, when a nigga playing football, your last name is on the back of your helmet. I know the nigga's name is Marvin Johnson. That's where he get the name Messy Marvin. You know, he eat messy and shit. You know, and the cold part about it, Amin is older than him. Why is he little messy? I never did understand that. But Kasasi told me what happened, and he told me that he blasted a Mexican, blood spatter was on him. He go to Tiny house to change clothes.
Uh-huh.
Tiny was best friends with this Mexican named Lupe, and he tells Lupe, right? And Lupe gets caught up with the police, and gave up that information to get out whatever the fuck he was involved in, and that's when they nabbed Tiny to testify against him. He had, Kasasi told me he had the case beat until they said they got a star witness. When he saw that it was his homeboy, he just knew he had it beat, but he found out that he was there to testify against him. That's what Kasasi told me, man. I was the one that told you. I gave you the dirt on. I said, hey, man, that nigga brother told. And if you his older brother, you gonna know he told, man. I seen a thing y'all did. I don't know if it's on Clubhouse or Adam 22 or something. Y'all was speaking on it. And you was like, man, you his brother, you knew. Yep, big brothers be knowing. Even if the little brother don't know, he know. That's what big brothers do.
Hey, watch this, Chuck. Bob, every case I ever caught from juvenile hall as a kid, did I ever walk in the court with a public defender ever in my life?
Well, you know that last one. I'm talking about the last one when we hired Carl Jones.
Carl Jones is on the OJ mother. He's part of the OJ motherfucker. Nigga, I ain't never went to court, ain't had a high power attorney in that motherfucker ever in life.
Carl Jones was the Johnny Cochran before Johnny Cochran.
That's a fact.
Okay, so, and he was referred to us by Jeff.
Jeff Bryant.
Yeah, that was his lawyer. I asked Jeff about dude. He said, oh, man, he died 10 years ago.
Yeah, before that, it was Stephen Hogue and Dick Christensen, motherfucking Jeffrey Brody.
Well, there's some other ones that was no joke. Dennis Mulcahy.
Yeah.
He was actually Zach's lawyer on the juvenile thing when me and him got
Stephen
caught
Hogue was a motherfucker from Hogue and Hogue. Dick Christensen.
That was Pop's lawyer.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know.
But now Carl Jones, this nigga used to say, because you know me and Mom was working to pay him. I think he charged us $15,500. And you know what his motto was? He says, man, I gotta tell your brother about the deal. They walked it down from 15 to life to 50. They wanted to give you 15 to life was the max. And they walked it down. They knocked the L off, just flat 15. It
went from the L to 17. And then the 17, he got it to the dime, then he got it to the 7.
Each time they kept knocking it down by 2 years, bro. And then it came down to either they give you 9 or we can give him 7 if
I go to the penitentiary.
Oh, as a juvenile, but they try you as an adult. You was the first one they did that shit with in California.
That's a fact.
You know that? Do you know that?
You know, I know. Nigga, I went.
You know, I said, man, can they do that? When he was bringing it, when Carl Jones brought that up.
The first motherfucker. They sent to the penitentiary as a fucking teenager. That's a fact.
Listen, Cash was 16 years old. They tried him as an adult.
That's a fact.
Listen here, they sent him to Soledad. Just so happened, my first time to the pen, I was at Soledad.
I used to go visit him up there.
And little did you know, Cash, I had people watching. Like,
it didn't matter because I was a damn fool when I hit that motherfucking yard.
They reported to me. They said, hey, man, your brother is the Tasmanian devil in this
motherfucker. I was a goddamn fool in there. I didn't give a fuck.
I said, so he cool? He said, no, man, you don't need no help from us, comrade. I said, all right.
Well, Bob fall up under the other politics, so that's a different movement. But I didn't give a fuck. I told you, Bob. I said, Bob, fuck that 7.5. I'm maxing out on Power Road.
Check this out.
Fuck.
I'm the youngest of that old regime. I think the nigga that's the second youngest. Remember that nigga Magic that ran into you?
Yeah, Magic from A7 Gangsta.
Okay, but he went to get down.
Yeah.
He went to get down, and he was shocked. I'm in LA. Look, he was shocked. I'm in LA at a known general in LA. named Bonewell. As a matter of fact, remember that flick, American Me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's him, the nigga that they met face to face.
The black nigga, listen. The black nigga that looked like Robert Lee, that played the dude Bonafide?
Yeah.
Okay. He was playing a general named Bonewell. He got two names, Bonewell, Bone Crusher. He the one put me on. He was playing dude's part. But his real name is Bonewell or Bone Crusher. And he was an honorary general because he didn't have life. All the other generals got life, bro. Even right now today. So
we're going to bring you on. There's a few cats on there. I don't know. You know me. I tell niggas what it is. I give a nigga. And my brother tell you, I was taught, Bob, what did y'all always teach me? If you bail out or if you beat a case, what you always supposed to provide?
A bail receipt.
Off the rip. Ain't even no talking about it. I don't give a fuck.
But check this out. You will find, Cash, that niggas don't adapt this same philosophy. Check this out. Remember when, I bailed out. Yeah, I bailed out on that case around the time Zach got killed.
The dope case.
Right, okay. I see Jeff. I show him the bail receipt. He said, yeah, Bob, they been saying, they say. You know, I was feeling like they was him. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, fuck what they said. What is that, homeboy? He said, oh, that's a bail receipt. I said, man, God forbid if it happened to you. But I'm gonna need to see that bail receipt.
That's a fact. And these niggas want to.
A lot of niggas can't talk like that to JB because, but he had to respect it because he saw a bail receipt.
Oh, these niggas is weird. These niggas catch cases. They don't want to give you their dismissal. These niggas won't give you the bail receipt. These niggas want to start hollering and screaming.
They got caught up. How about that?
What happened?
A nigga get caught up, they go to jail and come out real quick. They won't tell their team, homie. You're supposed to tell your team, man. Yeah. You're obligated to that.
It's the reason why they don't tell a motherfucker.
I shot my bail receipt, nigga. I took a picture of it and blasted my bail receipt to everybody that I was already fucking with. Now check this out, Cass. I had a team of 18 people. It shrunk down to about 5. So what I did, I just used the 5 to take over the territory with the other motherfuckers. The other motherfuckers that fell off, be taking the territory. Don't think you get to keep the territory falling off with me, motherfucker.
Uh-oh. Sound like some of y'all watch me do all the time. I'm the baby of the bunch.
Nigga, I bring you up in this territory and then you just go, I have a hard time. I do everything right, shoot you my bail receipt, and you think you're going to keep the territory with somebody else supplying you. No. The territory is mine. I'll put you there.
I'm going to bring you on Club. A few people want to talk to you, man. I don't know what it be, but, I guess my truth may be too far-fetched from what's real. I don't know what the fuck.
You be leaving shit out.
I know I leave a lot of shit out.
You be leaving shit out. Important shit.
Shit. If they can't handle the shallow shit, the other shit go.
I say, man, that ain't all of it. I heard you tell a story, I said, man, that ain't all of it, man. I said, well, that's the story, I guess, But you did hit on you told the important parts, But you know what? I run into Kasasi, and he was like, Bob, people was feeling like. I said, you don't feel like that, do you? He said, nah.
People was feeling like what?
He said, people was feeling like the feds should have took over it.
Took over what? Wait, took over our case?
Right.
Will you tell them stupid ass niggas the first week we had a federal hold?
Smash that real quick. I said, man, the feds is only gonna take something over that's airtight. I'm sure they reviewed it, and the feds with them is the fucking Texas Rangers. Remember, we learned that.
When they came in there and dropped the hold.
You didn't tell them about the ATF hold they put on us.
I did tell them about it. We had it for a week. That's why we couldn't bail out.
Well, they Nigga, how long does it take to check to see if guns is modified? It only take 5 motherfucking minutes. Nigga, why is it taking the goddamn
It wasn't even about to see if it was modified. They wanted to see if they was gonna pick it up. When we first got there.
No, check this out. The reason why they had that hold on us for a week is because they hadn't got the guy that killed Zach. Remember that other Texas Ranger?
Yeah, they didn't care about that. That's just the Ranger figured it out. Because at the time, the Ranger figured it out. The fans didn't give a fuck about that.
I do remember him saying, he say, y'all, we gonna have to talk to the other state next door because we ain't gonna be able to hold these boys long. That's what he said.
You gotta remember, the only reason why we didn't have a bail is the niggas told us. You don't remember they wouldn't move us upstairs because they said we had a fed hold. We couldn't process all the way. They kept us in some fucking bullshit downstairs thinking we gonna be in there talking.
Yeah, they had an ATF hold on us, alcohol, tobacco, firearm, because of firearm.
And the niggas said they gotta come up from Beaumont or some weird shit. It took a week. When the feds come up and drop the hold, they give us a bail. The day they give us the bail, they drop it on me. I bail. As soon as they let me bail, I bail you from the death.
No, cash. You bailed us both out at the same time off your credit card. The bail was
Nah, you missing the point. I bailed off the regular bail, right? When they let me bail off the regular bail and give me my property, I bailed you off my motherfucking American Express. The whole thing. They said, well, we ain't. I said, well, what's this whole thing? And I slid it on them, and we was walking down the street in Shamrock, fucking Texas, trying to figure out how we go get to Amarillo. And a white boy pulled over.
Texas, some cold motherfuckers. They get us in. You know how a person get caught up in whatever county, they take you to that jail in that county? Nigga, Texas take you to the next county. That way, if your people call in, they done lost you in the system.
Them niggas had us. I don't know what the fuck. I know when we got out that bitch, we was walking down the street.
We would call Scylla and tell them the new county we was entering. That way, if something happened,
but listen, tell them how we got to Amarillo when they let us out. We walking down the street. White boy, the pickup truck, pulled over. He said, where you boys headed? I said, shit, we trying to get to Amarillo. He said, I'm headed that way. Nigga gave us a ride. Nigga was in the pickup.
Hey, check this out, R&B. Check this out, R&B. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Listen to this. Me and Cash is in there by the booking front in Texas. And we kind of standoffish, right? We ain't kicking up no dust, but we kind of tense, standoffish. Man, this motherfucker came and gave us, it take this motherfucker 15 minutes to walk a plate to one of us. And he's an old man. He should be in a retirement home. And I heard this motherfucker talk. He says, what part of the U.S.'s of A is you fellas from? I said,
U.S.'s of A.
Yo, tell him what the first county jail place look like. Look like a house.
Listen to this, R&B. I said, Cash, we gotta be nice. He said, what's going on? I said, you didn't hear the way he said that? I said, nigga, that's the Klan. And we in jail?
Yo, listen. Tell him what that tell him what the motherfucking spot looked like. The first spot they took us to. Like a house, a hood house.
Let me get this off. Check this out, RB. After he said that, I said, Cash, we gotta be nice, man. He said, wow. I said, man, the last time I heard a motherfucker talk like that, it was on a movie called Mississippi Burning. We got fellas, nigga. That's the Klan, nigga.
Hey.
They say fellas. You know how Crips will say cuz? Well, the Klans is fellers. Not fella.
That nigga. Hey, wait. Tell him how the judge, listen. That judge had a certain amount of time to arraign or some weird shit, right?
But no, judge, nigga, that's a magistrate. There's 3 motherfuckers.
Okay. Tell him where he came in from and how he was dressed.
The motherfucker just came off a fishing boat.
The nigga had on some high fishing boots, some motherfucking suspenders.
He had everything but the motherfucking pole.
This nigga coming that motherfucker mad as a motherfucker talking about we disrupt his fishing.
Listen, a precinct in Texas may be a house. The living room is the book in front, and
I swear to God.
The room is jail.
I swear to God.
The room is jail with bars on them. You can't get out.
Hey, nigga, let me tell you when I knew we was in trouble. When you first come into the front door, you remember that wall over there with all them pictures on it?
Yeah, back in 18-something.
They had all the Rangers and the Chiefs of the police.
All of them had big ass Western hats that looked like you 70 Cent with the old man shoe. The motherfucker was leaning on a rifle.
Oh shit. Oh my God. Nah, we're gonna run it up on Club.
Listen to this. Listen to this part. I didn't finish. He said, what is it that you fellas like to know? I said, man, how come we ain't been to court? Man, I thought we got 3 days. I'm thinking California. California got 72 hours, right? Working days. Weekends don't count. He said, California got 3 days to get you out of court? I said, yeah. He said, well, this here is Texas, and they got 3 months to get you in front of what we call a magistrate.
Straight up. Straight up.
Ooh, he said, fellas, I said, oh, gosh, we gotta be good. We can't be standing.
Hey, let me tell you what they tried to do, right? They tried to put us both in the same cell, right? Thinking that we was gonna be in there talking about the situation. They knowing you dealing with 2 ex-convicts, the older and the younger brother, and we've been trained in the house all our life. We sign language the whole time in this.
Listen, Cash, they don't know that because every state has its own system. Texas don't know about California's people. California's people don't know about Texas. Unless it's a Fed case. Now, they got jurisdiction over the law of the land, but this was a state case.
Yeah, these niggas put us in the same motherfuckers. I don't know why the fuck they did that.
They did try to scare us, though. They said, what do you fellas think of we send you upstairs? I said, you gonna keep us together? I see the look on his face like, damn, that didn't work.
Yeah, we ain't getting fucked. I ain't getting fucked.
Look, since we brothers, could you keep us together? We'll move the crowd if motherfucker come with that bullshit. But let me tell you something about every other state except California. I don't care where you get caught up. If you from California, they PC you up, Cass. Because the system know that...
Well, I don't know, because see, here goes the thing, right? Here goes the thing, because remember, I kept asking the motherfucker, because when we came in, we come through Book and Front. They run the fingerprints on us, right? Boom, boom, boom. So they slam us in the cell downstairs, right? So I'm figuring they gonna hold us here, they gonna move us. But after the second or third day, that's when dude told us y'all got a Fed hold and we want to see if they coming to get you. So it took them, I think, maybe 5 to 7 days. We might have ran into a weekend for the 7 days. And I remember them coming in because you was asleep. I remember I used to be on the door listening. I heard them tell the motherfucker, the Jones boys, the feds dropped the hold. They don't want the case, right? So when they did that, that's when I got on the phone, called the attorney and said, yo, feds dropped the hold, they got to give us a bail. And that's when he started calling in there, because they was trying to figure out how in the fuck we knew the Fed hold was dropped. And when the attorney started calling in there, they gave me the bail. They figured get the youngest the bail first. That's where they fucked up. They give me the bail first, I find out. And then as soon as they give me the bail, they give you your bail like 5 o'clock, thinking the bondsman was closed, which they was. I had to bail you out full amount off my card.
Right.
And then that's how we barely made the funeral like that. We barely made the funeral.
That was the whole purpose. That was what the lawyer was saying. Remember, we had 3 lawyers pushing at him. You know, the dude said, fellas, he said, yeah, they sent me because they said y'all some uppity niggers. And guess what? He thought he was being nice.
I mean, we was in Shamrock, Texas, nigga, in Willard County, wherever the fuck. Wasn't like we was in Dallas.
They don't mess with Texas. They ain't bullshit. they got some cold tricks. So,
I think if you in Dallas or Austin or Houston, you cool, but when you get on them back roads and you coming through that little bullshit, you in trouble.
What they did to us, let's say if we was in California, that's like we get caught up in LA County, but they take us to jail to San Bernardino County, the next neighboring county, bro.
They're not gonna do that. The only time they'll do that,
that's what Texas did,
yeah,
nigga.
but the only time they'll do that is if we wanted in San Bernardino. And they only gonna do that after LA County done with it.
No, but this is what I'm trying to tell you, the tricks that Texas come with. We got caught up in Gray County. And get this, I found out Texas got two names. They got one on the map and one they call it. Gray County is also Pampa County.
Yeah, Pampa, Pampa. That's why I had to go to court at.
But it's the same motherfucking county, nigga.
Pampa's where the court was at, actually.
Texas to no Texas.
PA. Because when I flew into Amarillo, I had to drive about an hour and something to even get to the court.
Yeah.
I told niggas you never seen the courtroom because you caught a dope case in Cali. The whole time I fought it, you was in the penitentiary in CDC.
Yep, I took 8.5. And listen, I did 4 straight. And we got, after I got out, the case was still pending. Come to find out, they had dropped it without our knowledge and didn't tell the motherfucking bail bonds people. Yeah. The bail bonds people called us both up and said, hey, is it any particular reason you and your brother ain't calling in? I said, oh, man, we got a thing from the clerk, a seal, saying that that's been dismissed in the interest of justice.
Yeah, I had to send it in and
He said, well, could you provide I said, I'm not going to send the original thing. I'll fax it to you, though. So I had my wife at the time, Valerie, fax it. And they called and thank you. I said, man, they didn't tell y'all? They said, man, that's what we fucked up. The bail bondsman said, that's what we fucked up about. How come they didn't tell us? They didn't tell the bail bonds people because they wanted to keep it hush-hush. And the reason why they wanted to keep it hush-hush, Cash, is because that officer that got caught taking pictures of his dick sitting at the minors.
That was the nigga with the drug dog.
Yeah, right. Check this out. Any case that he touched, they would have had to release all the niggas in Texas. But they figured since we from out of town, nobody would never know. And they didn't.
Yeah, that was a nigga with the drug dog.
Right. How the fuck is you going to justify a drug dog? Remember he said, oh, we got a hit.
Yeah. The only thing saved us was everything was on audio and video. They had everything on camera. So when the nigga screaming hit, the camera showing the dog ain't hit, the dog didn't hit. They had to, the attorney had to come in and show video of when a dog hit, what they do versus what
they scratch it.
Yeah, dog never hit. Dude started hitting on the trunk. Talk about we got a hit. The judge said
the dog reached. He said, oh, we got a hit. Nigga, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have R&B show you how to download. We go over everything A to Z, whatever they want to talk about. Robert Lee came on here and did it. You come on here and do it, and we just do it like that. There you go. Yo. See, Chuck, these niggas around here, they be high and shit.
I'm glad I talked you out of. Do you realize, bro, that if I hadn't talked you out of it, we would have been on America's Most Wanted. You do know that, right?
Yeah, it was what it was. Shit, that's the life of niggas was living. I wasn't shit. Like we telling these niggas to leave me alone. I ain't got a problem niggas going that way. I damn sure ain't got a problem going at no regular nigga walking around. You better leave me the fuck alone, man. You better leave me the fuck alone, for real, nigga. I was taught to survive by any and all means necessary.
Now, if there would have been another one of your minions, they would have rolled with you. Or you would have did like you always did, forced the motherfucker to roll with you. I done told your ass these motherfuckers ain't as down as us. We serious about it, but them, it's a motherfucking fad. They might hang with you because they want you popular and all the girls like y'all. Somebody got their man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that shit didn't make the Shade Room R&B. That shit finna go crazy. Watch when we announce the book. That Shade Room that picked up your tattoo, yeah, it's over with. And I ain't even sent it to him. That's the crazy part.
That laugh said it all.
That nigga Rich crazy.
Said it all right there.
Oh my God.
Fuck it. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring him on. I'm just gonna bring a nigga in there and leave the room. Let niggas.
No, that shit was dope as hell, bro.
You know, that's my oldest brother, so he knew me before I knew me, so he gonna be able to run you, nigga, me A to Z, top to bottom. That's why I tell niggas, man, I don't be worrying about what no nigga over there lying about. Nigga, Chuck, you gotta think about it. Niggas only